Looks like did you change the title screen to remove the dots?
Oh, I turned the dots off for a moment so that I could test things in that room on the WebGL, on the phone. You just turn them back on.
Not a big deal right now. I was just curious. I didn't really get any time to do anything because work was insane
No
this week.
worries.
But
Did
I will
how
definitely have
did the
time
launch
this
of
week.
your feature go at work?
It's supposed to launch tomorrow, so we'll see. There's still like a ton of bugs, and the guy that works above me, that's like he technically, like, I guess when I was first started working there, he was introduced as, oh, he's your manager. But like he's not really my manager. But he does work above me. He seems to be the one that has the most knowledge of all the code there. He works on basically all systems, and he does most of the networking code for people, though I've been doing most of the networking code for our project. So it's interesting. But he's a good guy. I like him a lot. But uh he's kind of been like, well, look, we've been changing so much so rapidly. There's really no way we're gonna get through here without any bugs. Like, it's impossible. Because we basically redesigned the software in the matter of 4 months, and I was learning the software in that time too. So we'll see. One of my things was demoed at a conference before. It was like an XR thing. I don't know if I've mentioned it to you guys, but I've like the thing I'm working on is the 2D version of the 3D thing that they make for VR. But I also work on an XR version where you have a monitor that is 3D screen, and it has cameras that detect where your eyes are, and and so it looks like it's 3D to you. It's just like a 3D VR headset, except it's not attached to your face.
Right on.
It's cool.
I don't get the 2D, or sorry, I didn't catch the middle part about the 2D to 3D, whatever you said about that, but the getting it into sounded cool.
It's just all it is it's a 3D screen, right? So it's a screen that can do what the screens on a VR headset do. It makes it feel like it makes it look 3D to you, and has cameras that track where your eyes are and where you're looking.
That's cool. So do you have to
Yeah.
interface
Yeah,
with the camera to make what you made? All those
it all
cameras?
works. It all works just in Unity. It's a special camera in Unity, and there's some special stuff you have to do to set it up. Like, and you need like a 3D cursor, right? Because now your cursor, if you don't know what you're necessarily going to grab, and you don't have like a handset to reach out and grab something, so you have to. We use a 3D cursor in the screen in the scene to show you where you're hovering over currently. It's neat.
Controlled by what? Your eyes? Your hand?
Your mouse. You still use a mouse for
Oh, okay.
controlling that stuff. Yeah. Anyway, though, I'll have a lot more time. Hello. I'll have a lot more time to jump in and do
Somebody
stuff
come in? I did not hear
this week.
anything.
Jeff is here. He said hello.
Jeff talk again?
Talking again.
I heard you that time.
Give Dave another minute or two, but we should just hop in with stuff. That's the rule. Just do the meeting. No waiting. Yeah, Jeff. I was basically telling Chris it's been crazy at work, so I haven't had time to do anything
That's
really.
fine. I didn't really do much besides kind of spitball a couple
Designs.
ball pointers. Yeah.
This weekend I should have plenty of time since I don't have any. There's no reason, no deadlines after this, so there's no reason I should have to work this weekend. And and I didn't work that much last weekend because I was working with my paid job. This is why, like, I think if we get the opportunity for funding, we should just fucking jump at it. Because if I could not have to work a day job, this game would get so much further, so much faster.
Yeah.
And we don't necessarily have to consider it like our moneymaker game, right? We could just get getting something out there released that people want to play, and even as a small base is a success.
That's why I was saying, if this game was any kind of success, and another, I would not want to work on this game for a very, very long time. That's what I was saying. I wouldn't mind actually handing it off to somebody else if they would maintain it, if people wanted to continue going with it.
Yeah, well, we could do a thing where like where we hired, like if we ever got to that point, we could do a thing where we hired people to work on it, and then
Oh, I changed my mind about so
So you
if
did
I
the design-
if
just
we
design work.
obviously like you're willing to put risk switching jobs, you could take whatever money if we got money from a publisher or whatever. But if we did make a certain amount and could hire people, I would I would want to take the money that was owed me, keep my job, and employ Lauren doing something for us.
Mm.
She could get out of her terrible, terrible, terrible nightmare job that sounds like literal hell on earth every day.
Yeah. The I think that what will happen, like ideally what would happen would be like we would have, okay, if we were making enough where like it was like $50,000 a year, then yeah, that could be money that could employ a person working full time, right? It doesn't make it, that money, you know, splitting that 4 ways doesn't make a ton of sense. Because yes, it's a little chunk of change, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it's a significant amount of money to warrant not putting more time into the game to get more, theoretically get more output from it, right? Get more people interested in it. And at that point, that'd be a solo salary thing. But if it was anything over that amount, like 50,000 per year, I think would make sense to go into some communal company bucket to either pay
I
to work
think
towards full-time
also
salaries for people like Jeff. I'm sure would love to work full-time too, right? The only problem is like the uh, like the bottleneck that is programming is a bigger bottleneck than is art right now, because my programming is too slow to support. There's a lot more programming that needs to be done than art at this phase. There could come a time where like we hire one person to like just maintain the code and do bug fixes, and then Jeff and Dave are still full-time working on it, and
here's something
you and I move on to other things.
we should discuss is if we don't get a large infusion from a publisher and we just put the game out ourselves and we get the money we get from it, like I would think that money sits in the type of thing you're describing, like a company money thing, until we decide what to do with it. And then maybe if that number gets big enough in a short amount of time, then we, you know, put you on it full time. And
yeah, the only time it makes sense to pull out of that, yeah, I assume, yeah, it goes into a communal bucket, and the only time it makes sense to pull out of that is if we are hiring someone, even that includes us, to work on it full time.
yeah.
Basically, we'd basically be contracting one of us to work on it. I had to make us a bank account. I gotta do that. I got all the paperwork filled out and shit. I just now have to make a bank account.
Alright. Meeting things.
Yeah, Dave's not showing up. It doesn't look like. So let's just jump in.
Alright, I will text the thing just to remind him in case you forgot, or just text him. Heartland meeting.
Alright. Yeah, I literally didn't get anything done. Didn't do anything.
I got
Unfortunately.
I got all the basics of
Touch
special
controls.
touch controls in. Now comes the hard part of figuring out which one to equip and when, like how to initiate them being on, which is I think I have an idea for. Basically, I'm gonna do some. So what it is now is there's a let me share my screen also. Just need to turn this down a little bit. Okay. But up in the headphones. And then
Man, that snoz is huge.
yeah, that's another thing. The stickers, this like we need something to say how like a bit of information passed along each sticker for how big it should come out as compared to, or we either that or we need to make all the drawings relative to each other in size.
We can I mean, ideally the drawings will be somewhat relative to each other in size. We would have that defined, but we can easily we got to add other things to that thing too, right? Like that class is meant to be extended to have things added to it, not extended, but to add things added to it. Like eventually, I want to put the path for the collider in there too. You know, so having a scale, like a starting scale, shouldn't be a problem.
Right on. The can y'all see my screen
Let me hop over.
on Discord?
Yep.
So this is only going to really matter for Marcus, or actually I guess you could build too and deploy this. If you wanted to deploy a build and test something on it, Jeff or well, Dave, I guess, but you could build a thing to my thing. But basically, if you turn this guy on, or the thing called finger shit on, there's this guy who actually, what is all this shit? I don't remember. This is this guy, right? Yes. And these are okay. So this is
That's your debugs.
yeah, those are my debugs. I also have a thing that will write the debugger log to the screen that I had from left over from the drawing game, and I just threw that on there too. So if you have this on, it will show you. It'll draw the console on debug on the screen in the build. And these are where your fingers are, your first finger and second finger. It will not. It detects third finger, but it does not have a debug thing.
Have a
for
debug
it.
thing for it. Yeah. All right.
And if you come down here to this, you can change change the tool before you build. You can't do it at runtime right now. And size, is what I described. The rotate is also what I described, a turning thing. The mirror is not quite what I said I was going to do, which was Dave's idea of like you hold down and then you flick with one finger. Right now it is a flick left or right with two fingers. I will probably make it a one finger thing or an either finger thing I'll just make it a flick once you hold. Here's the question I'm really grappling with right now is like, how do I have do I have the player press down and then it like sort of wiggles and you're in the mode and then the second finger does something from there? Or do I have it always sensing what your fingers are doing and always trying to figure out which tool you're trying to use? Right now, I'm going to start with the second method. Just they're always looking for it and see if I can get that to feel right. And if not, I will have it so like you press in the middle, it like wiggles a little bit, and then you do something with your second finger to pick the tool basically, and it's like, yeah, it's basically what is your second finger doing compared to your first. It doesn't feel good right now. Also, it doesn't actually matter if you're on or off the sticker right now. I'm gonna have to raycast from these guys to hit that.
These guys.
And then and that's that. I also put the
Is this I can get to this? Is this uploaded? Like I could go get to this page on your test?
A version of
play
this
it.
is uploaded. I'm not sure which tool is equipped in that version, but
It should be restricted, but I can at least mess with it.
but oh shoot, and the debug logger is on because of that. Oh, I forgot to turn this guy off. But I do have it now so that there you can hide the join code in the next room. I did find the thing by name.
Yeah, that looks
which
good.
is-
I like
but
it.
you, what you said you didn't. I know you
Yeah, we
don't like
don't like
finding
to
it by
do
name, but
things
I
by
don't know how
name,
I
but-
didn't know how to get it otherwise. Like every way that I tried, there was one piece of information I didn't know how to get. So,
Alright, so I'm trying to scale and rotate. It doesn't seem to recognize the sticker at all. I can't drag it on this version, so this must not be a
there should be
current version.
there should only be it's probably the version you have. You could probably only flip it, do the mirror tool. If you flick with your two fingers right and left, it might go.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, that actually feels okay. I was worried it wasn't gonna feel good, but it feels fine actually. And you just lerp. You actually are lerping it. Or did you change it to lerp?
I am lerping it. It's not like tied to where your fingers are. It could be, but I honestly think it's just like it detects it and then it does the animation is fine too.
Oh, the only downside I see is that it would be is that it looks like it just triggers over.
It triggers over
Like I
anything
don't have
right
to
now.
I don't have to start. Yeah, I don't have to start. Just as my two fingers pass over.
Right.
it
Right now,
recognizes
all that
it.
matters is where your fingers start. It doesn't actually have any hit detection
Yeah.
on the thing, and it's like that with the other tools too. Right now.
I will say, yeah, two fingers I still don't like because I like your middle finger's longer. So if I'm doing it a lot, I get tired like having my.
I just didn't want to have to
middle
make a
finger-
timer or a
yeah.
coroutine to be like and then do the wiggle. So I was like, how can I detect when to start anything? Oh, when two fingers are on the screen.
Yeah, but this is promising in general, and we obviously will have to hook this into the cursor stuff because you're clearly
Yeah.
just doing this to a
After
object.
I get the switching between them and like making it have to do with the sticker itself, we'll need to work
Figure out how to
together.
hook in. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Looks good. I really like the way it looks. It feels good. I like the debug things. I know it's silly, but they look nice. I like knowing that where it thinks my fingers are.
I could not remember how to get the on Gizmo draw thing to work, or like I put something in there, it wasn't working, so I just made them the circles that were from the player screen thing.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Honestly, the thing I'm most excited about, I just love that this is in here now. I love that you can pull this up and down. That feels.
It looks good.
responsive and
It does feel really good. We definitely need to still update this room, make it look nicer. I don't like the background. I feel like we're not using the space well. I think Mr. Ideas is not long for this world in this room at least. In this version, in this context,
I mean, he will
Mr.
always
Ideas
have
will likely
to
be the center of the.
He will always
of
have
the
to be
wheel,
there for the
collection
for the
wheel.
poker game. He needs to be there to eat the coins for the poker game. In all other modes, I don't think he's necessary. I also think that maybe on phone, we just show you the panel you're on, and you can make it wider to the wideness of your screen or not, and then you can move between a single panel at a time. I considered that. What do you guys think of that? We would use the space a lot better.
Say it again. Sorry, I was playing with your thing.
You could always zoom out and see it as a whole, but basically, if you really wanted to maximize the space usage on a phone, you could have a mode at least where the player only sees a single panel at the time and presses a button to move between them, and with the resizing and stuff, you could resize to the wideness of your screen.
I agree with Jeff that I don't think it's ideal because people learning the game don't want to go through that hassle. They want to just see the three panels and understand it.
In that case, you're not making much more out of this space, and you're not doing that much by getting rid of Mr. Ideas, because we're
Well,
basically
when we get
at
rid of
peak
Mr.
wideness.
Ideas, we
Even putting these over
Yeah.
here made these, that was is kind of a huge waste of space. These need to like recede and go in and out so that this little space can be reclaimed for the panels. But that's about as long as they can get without changing their dimensions somehow, making them taller, which I don't love. I don't think they read as nicely taller, although there are there's some comics where like a taller layout could work or one taller panel could work.
You'd be surprised how many people tried to play the fucking game vertical. Even the other weekend when I went to that like group gathering, which was like super small, and not like PGM at all in terms of like a formal thing. It was just a bunch of people hanging out in a coffee shop. But anyway, that like I showed it off to some of them, and they like everyone that initially wanted to play it vertically. And I'm like, no, just rotate your screen. And everyone has an iPhone, so, and
I mean,
iPhone uses
it's
Safari.
fine. They can if we put these things as stuff that pops up on the sides, we you know
Yeah.
then turning the screen
could do it
it
vertically,
is
but,
vertical.
yeah.
Like there's
We should do though. We should just design it to be able to be played vertically, and then have a message, a notification that says, "Hey, this is really meant to be played." landscape."
actually also, well, I mean, you could do it either way, and also it's fine if they want to play it that way. We just need to sense which way they're holding it, so we know what they think is the first panel.
Yeah. Well, we could do that pretty easily. That should be detectable with the JavaScript.
Because actually,
Also,
now
Unity 6 should be coming out soon, so we can test it now if we want to.
Oh, I
But
also
that's gonna have a lot of convenience stuff. For
I made
us.
some sticker groups, and like they maybe they don't fully make sense yet, but like I just made some categories and stuck them together. This I think is the nature category.
Mhm.
And inside is like everything, like so much shit. And then these guys.
It
are
is
this.
so much nicer though already. Just being able to swap poses and swap it's
Yeah.
so important.
Yes, we should play
It's
this.
Such an important thing. Yeah. I don't know that the networking can hold up, but we could try.
I mean, you said
I haven't built it.
The stickers.
It's not built actually.
I mean, the stickers were networked, right? So they should work.
They are, yeah. I just don't know that it's gonna hold up for like complex stuff. But we can definitely play.
I also put back
let
in the things that
me-
are hard to grab. I'm sorry about that, but it's way more bearable now that you can change them to something else.
WebGL. Alright, let me build this and throw it up there. We should let the people grab the stickers on the front screen.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And the little hand should come and steal it back from you.
Yeah, yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, you can grab it and pull it away, and the hand should come back and try to steal it. I think that's a great idea. Really prioritizing the core features.
Yeah, you can try building it on the main one.
Yeah, I'll put it in the main one. Whatever. How many people are actually even looking at or playing this? Like I'll tell you, it's probably gonna be 0. Well, it won't be 0 because Chris, you were testing and I just tested, but I have my doubts that anyone went back and played it with their friends. Where are we? We're in the relay. I need to look at relay. And in the last 30 days. In the last 30 days, there was someone played it once on. Oh wait, hold on. Where's the usage? Where's the number of? Not the number of
I
host
played it a couple weeks
allocations.
ago when I was on vacation.
Well, it's 4 people played it today. That's probably us. 1 person played it yesterday. 3 people or 3 host allocations on the 9th. 10 host allocations on the 9th actually, plus 3. So these are just split out into 2 times. So 13 actually on the 9th. 14 on the 9th because it's still the 9th. 15, 60. No, that's now the 8th. Okay. I wish they would just set it into days. Why wouldn't you? Just organize them into days. Or at least let me do that.
Also, did Dave come in? I thought I heard a Dave like noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave, any progress?
Oh shit, I didn't build. I built for development. Hold on. Oh, well, okay. Well, I'll put the dev build on now, but dev builds are not ideal because you're not supposed to upload them.
I could build to mine, like as a as our way to test before a version goes live.
Yeah, I mean, I have it built here. I'll give it to you, and you can put it up. So you're just not supposed to put dev builds up, in general. I don't think they have anything in them that is bad, but I don't want to take any risks. I'm gonna give this to you. How do I give it to you? I'll just put it in the Heartlamp Discord. I don't think it's that big. Nope, it's too big. Alright. Oh, I could put it up, duh.
I could build. It only takes a couple minutes. Or yeah, you could put it on just on the page.
I have it built, and I'll just put it on the page.
Did you put Jeff's background back in though? Because I did.
I didn't know.
Okay, well.
Well, that's why we're in the dev channel.
No dots in the dev. No dots in the dev build.
Yeah. Where are we? Edit. Delete this file. Upload this file. This file will be played in the browser. Save.
Share the actual page.
Yeah. View page.
Oh,
I hope that people can. I made it restricted. Here, I'll have to put a password on there, so you guys can jump in. The password is 0. I wanted it to be restricted though, so that
we need the website. If it's on mine, you'll need to.
Yeah, I'm getting it. I'll put it in the thing. 1 second here. I'll put it in the Sprints channel, I guess, so that there's and I'll pin it like the other one.
Okay.
Pinned. Okay, there should be 2 pin messages. The first, or the bottom one, is the real one, and the top one is the debug one.
I also love how when you're testing it on a phone, you know if it's a new build because it says loading game for first time. You never not know if it actually is a new build.
It actually does that for everything, yeah. Not just for phone. Oh, this is why though I didn't want to do. Hopefully this does load because it's taking forever. The dev build takes forever to load. There it goes.
Mine took a bit, but it didn't take that long. Who's hosting?
I'll host. Co-op. Alright, MGNNPM.
It's still loading for me.
Yeah, it takes a while. That's why you don't do dev builds. Or the biggest reason is because they're way bigger. But it takes me 30 minutes to build a fucking release build.
Oh, we're in co-op.
Who's running from me?
I want to do competitive.
Do you want to go in?
It's whatever. Let's fool around here before, and we can see if we want to change anything about the sticker sets or anything like that before we actually play.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I think
you save so much time just being able to grab the things you want.
the eyebrows are still all eyebrows. That's still the hardest one to grab, but it does make it so much easier that you can change what it is.
What's the code?
I see a little slowdown here. Do you see slowdown here when I'm dragging this, Chris?
Not
when I'm swapping them?
A little bit. There's a little bit of
see my
jumpiness.
jitteriness? Yeah, I'll have to figure out that. There's an optimization pass that needs to be done in general. MGNNPM.
It's terrible. It's a terrible code. All
yeah,
the
it
letters
is.
are hard to they just don't fit together. Those letters.
There's so many sound like.
Oh wait, I'm not allowed to. Okay, there we go. Weird.
What is it again? I'm sorry.
Hold on, where I lost it. MGNNPM. M is in Mancy, G is in Jancy, N is in Nancy.
MGN NPM.
Yeah.
Well, I'm seeing a decent amount of slowdown when they hopped in there.
Yeah, I'm getting slowed down in general because I think because I tabbed out and tabbed back in. So I think actually honestly it might make sense to restart the room.
That's fine.
Sorry. I'm gonna restart the room because I think tabbing out and tabbing back in seem to have hurt us performance wise. We'll have to do a big performance overhaul. Alright, everyone ready for the new code? LQL6CK. L is in Lancy, Q is in Quancy, L is in Lancy, 6 is in Sixancy, C is in Charlie, and K is in Cancy.
Oh, I got a development counts console Unity services relay. You know, I'll just take a picture and show it to you.
Yeah, take a picture and throw it in the bugs thing. I like going this. Fuck
Yeah.
you, hey. Alright, now
I also may have
check
put
here.
in the wrong.
I tried to steal that from you and I obviously couldn't, which is good. But it has made a duplicate here. Oh, there we go. I think the problem with the stealing from you, things disappearing, is that I actually just the reset code right now to like tell it to reset back to its default state doesn't work. So that's easy enough to fix. It's just I forgot to do the reset code.
LQL6KA.
6CK.
We definitely need more prop sticker groups.
Alright, well maybe that's where the bug I got then, because I put a wrong code in.
The wrong code should. Oh, well, maybe it just error. It gave you an error, and then it. Did it let you put a new code in, or did it like break everything?
Oh, no, it didn't break anything. I just.
Okay, yeah. It might just not. Or I'll always do that. Yeah. Okay, easy enough. I
Also,
should probably put it in a try catch and then catch the error and put a better error on the screen.
how hard would it be, Marcus, to make it so that when a sticker comes out, it picks a random sprite from the sprite group instead of the first one?
I can't
Not
grab
hard at all.
anything.
Because right now it's gonna
Oh, you can't grab anything.
No, I can grab the proppers. I can't grab the hands.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna refresh everything for you. It was probably just that.
Okay, now I can grab
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah, I just clicked everything once. Everything was off for you, it was not on the proper layer, the sticker layer. It was probably on the default layer, which is why when I clicked it, it all went to the proper layer. So I'll fix that. That's easy to fix.
Alright. Oh, you cycle through things
With
now?
right click while you're holding.
we need way more sticker groups, and we also need the stickers to come out at random numbers and the props. I need way more props, even if it's just copy and pasting that prop group into the.
Yeah, we definitely need more sticker groups in general. Oh, why is this collider on this thing so big?
On which thing?
It's just on this one. Oh. Oh, weird. Okay, there we go. It was like, oh, did someone scale it or did it have the wrong scale when it was copied? Okay, weird. That was very strange behavior.
I did my
Look how big these.
thing. Up and down for scale.
Yeah. Alright, anyway, copy this.
Did you put it out? No.
No, that doesn't work. I literally have not done anything since last time. Oops, sorry. I like this one better. Oh, you have we settle on the same one.
I do. That is. I need to come up with some more I need to like sit down and literally go through the phrases and make sure every phrase pairing has its own unique, like, kind of obvious thing that you would go to. At least one obvious thing. Here, actually, let's get this out of here and get a new guy in there. Maybe the businessman.
Everyone likes a turtle.
That's pretty good.
Alcoholic turtle. Recovering alcoholic turtle.
Just being able to change. See, you could never do that if we couldn't change the odds of us getting that would be so low without the ability to change the bubbles.
Well, that bubble's out there. Nah, hell yeah, it's the right one. Let's get some eyebrows in there.
See, like, I'd love a fourth panel here that it goes back to the turtle and just no word bubble now. And then
Well, we could have
something.
well, there could be a mode like a continued story, right? Where you do this and then it
Yes.
shifts up and then there's
Yes.
another one.
I
So like
have
like if anything, we'd have a down arrow here that lets you shift this up and get another set of 3.
So my pet mode for that type of game was 3-act
Where you just make a
structure.
comic book.
Yeah, something where it's like there's this or maybe something serialized would be good because 3-act structure is too confusing with the 3-panel base setup. They'd be like, okay, what is, maybe that's referring to that. So maybe something like serialize, something with serialization.
Should all of these characters have a skeleton sprite?
Yes, eventually.
Like that matches their outline. Like I'd love to see like a triangle skeleton for this guy and a circle skeleton for this guy, where that's basically just a skull with legs down here, like a whole skull all around this.
That would look cool. Also, is Dave here? I've
Don't do it,
heard him
man.
talk.
He's in the game too, but he hasn't moved his cursor since we got in. All right, let's do a competitive mode. See if we can encourage.
Did you ever
Restart.
get around to jacking up the time to 3 minutes?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, my 2 requests for next time would be the make the stickers random and that, and obviously work on.
Yeah, I'll focus. I'm gonna focus on getting those things working. This weekend is when I'll do that. Saturday and Sunday, I'll actually have time on my hand again. All right, Brawl.
Is Dave here?
Join code is still hard to read in this one. M67FCD.
M67FCD.
There you are. You're in, but the stupid thing still doesn't show up because for some reason the last one doesn't show. All right. Oh, it's broken.
Oh.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, because we didn't set the collection size for this one. Hold on, I had to copy. I can rebuild this. 1 second. I can make this work.
Can you do the random sticker thing while you're in there? It's probably super easy. Like
Maybe. First, I need to, because we didn't actually, you have to set those manually, which is annoying, right? Probably should just have that be one scriptable object itself, so you don't have to set them manually for each room. So let me go into the co-op room. Click on Mr. Ideas. Actually, it's a sticker spawner, right? Sticker manager. That's what it is. Copy this. Go back out to the competitive mode. Go to the sticker manager. Paste this. Save that. And what, you want a random sticker sprite?
yeah, have it look through the sticker sprites array and assign one of those as the sprite at its creation, basically. If it's easy enough. If it's a pain in any way, then never mind.
Let me see what the code is for it. Spawn sticker, spawn random, I think is what I call it, right?
Alternatively, and also you could jack up the time. That's a very, very easy thing to do. 180 seconds, please.
Set index. Position rotation scale index. Position rotation scale index. Position rotation scale index. Set index sprite index. Oh, okay. So yeah, I am always setting it to 0. Okay. So var set index is equal to this. Var sprite index.
So if we ever go back to GDC, we should just stay in that hostel that I stayed in. And the last day there were some like milling around leftover developers there, and they were talking about how a bunch of developers would hang out in the game room there. They had like a little room with a bunch of board games and shit like that. Some of them had their own games and shit. Some guy made me play his card game, or not his card game, but some indie card game that of people that he knew. And it was like, it would have been like half the price. It's just the same distance, if not closer. If they have it the same spot, I guess maybe it won't work out that way if they don't do it at the same place every year.
Okay, that's that. So then this becomes the set index, and this becomes the sprite index. Let me just test that locally real quick. Cool. I need to figure out if it's working by getting 2 of the same sprite. Okay, yeah, it's working.
Right on. My final request is jack up the time and then build.
And I want to make sure it is working because now I'm just getting all back sprites.
That's a good sign though, because they're not the first one. They're not the 0.
Yeah, it could just be bad luck. Or good luck.
Or maybe it's always giving you 1, the number 1.
Yeah. Okay, then I got, yeah. Okay, it's just weird luck because yeah, I got like 5 skeletons in a row that were the front, but then I got a couple that were in the back. So, and let me check something because there is occasional slowdown. And what is that slowdown being caused by? That slowdown is the camera renders a decent amount of it, but not too bad. Most of it is actually the editor loop. It's graphics stuff. Okay, anyway. All right. Jack the time up. How much time should we have?
180 seconds. It's at 120 right now.
Competitive mode. Game mode. Create state. Round time. 180.
Although
Save.
probably 2 minutes would be a lot more doable now that we can scroll through.
Yeah, I feel like now that you can roll through, it'll be 2 minutes is fine, but whatever. We'll see. All right, now I'm going to build. And I can't test the competitive mode, so hopefully it just works.
Should have also had you throw double every prop thing, because props are going to be pretty low percentage-wise right now.
Yeah, you still mostly get word bubbles.
You get mostly word bubbles and characters. They are the vast majority of the thing right currently, because I only did it enough to get everything in at least once.
Yeah, we do definitely need way more stickers. Like we should be shooting for, I don't know, how many do we have now? I feel like we need 10 times the number of stickers we have right now.
We do need a bunch more props.
We do need a bunch more props. That is especially noticeable. Props and poses. I only think we need a few more characters, like 5 or so.
I don't think we need as many more characters as we need the poses. Yeah.
Yes, poses are.
Being able to swap the poses makes you want more of them for sure.
Jeff and Dave, do you guys care if I draw some shit, or do you want pure 100%?
Off limits.
Go for it.
I
just have to find a. Remy used to have a nice free program on a tablet, the biggest tablet we have, the nicest tablet we have, but now that tablet is busted. So. But
we should make Birdie and Zero stickers, Dave, that have that one picture.
Oh, those faces, you mean?
With those faces. I don't know if you guys have seen that picture, but it's
I know
the funniest
the
picture ever. Yeah.
I know the picture.
Sammy literally bought or got a frame and got a print of that photo, and it's hanging above our bathroom toilet. Jeff, in case you don't know, I will share it with you.
I have not seen.
Albums. It's my favorite picture of the two of them ever.
Good picture.
There, I sent it in the Necroskull chat. Or the game's development chat. Used to be Necroskull. Should have sent it with the full resolution. It compresses it. I can see it already, but still looks good.
I may have seen this picture actually.
It's so
Very
good.
illustrative of their relationship too.
Yeah. It's like it could not look more like personified and human, honestly.
Especially Birdie, like.
Yeah.
Where did you put the picture?
It's in
In the
the
chat.
games chat. Mine's labeled Necroskull, but I'm gonna relabel it now to just Heartlamp Games. How do I rename it?
Wait, what do you mean by games chat? You mean a chat?
The text chat.
Our
the
developer
text,
chat. On the phone.
On texting.
Oh.
On texting,
Yeah.
yeah. So. But yeah, make those into stickers. and have like regular, just them both like standing pose, and then that pose, and those are the only two poses.
I mean, now that I have fronts and backs of all the characters that are designed and shit, I think I do want to focus on the props because they are,
Hmm.
they're getting stale. Just even,
Yeah, we're playing with them.
I mean, honestly, they've taken it pretty far.
Yeah.
It's still just the props from the game jam in there.
Oh boy, this is taking forever to build. Oh fuck. I have my development mode off. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Hold on, Chris. I'm gonna push this, and you're gonna have to build.
Okay.
This build is gonna take absolutely forever because it's on, and if when you cancel it, it takes just as long to cancel. It literally takes building release stuff is a huge commitment.
I am fetching nothing right now.
I committed, but I forgot to push. No, I pushed.
Try again.
You should see it. Yeah,
I am still not seeing it. You're on main?
yeah, I'm on main.
Oh,
Updates.
shit, I'm on the wrong game. Okay. That would be why. Alright, let's pull 3 to pull.
Yeah, I also merged our branches, so that's what those other two were.
Okay. It's all in and good, but then I get my chance. We're gonna hold on. We're gonna throw more props in here.
Make sure you copy them over to competitive
And-
mode, or just put them in competitive mode.
Competitive mode.
Sticker manager. I should probably make another scriptable object to hold those scriptable objects so that you don't have to remember to update them in each scene. So that's just everything references the one sticker sets, the set of sets.
Everybody just make some sticker sets. Throw them in there. Alright. So we need one. Oh shit. Need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll say new slots to balance out these. We will fill them with outdoors, indoors, both maybe twice. Or let's see if we. No more brow. Yeah, we could throw a hat.
Treat yourself to a hat.
Alright, there we go. Should be a little better ratio. And then we build. First we save. Then we build.
Really excited for Dungeon World.
Yeah, that whole thing with the bonds got me super into it.
Right on. I hope goes okay.
It didn't hurt that I was the most mentioned guy in the bonds, in everyone's bonds too. I even tried to put myself. Jeff said no, or actually he didn't say no. He didn't catch it. You made me get rid of everyone though. For I will teach everyone the meaning of sacrifice. It is better to to do it by the rules. Though. Put a single person.
I'm sure it will go well. It's also kind of cool because we'll be able to just watch Dave draw while he's doing it. Because unless there is there going to be like, or are you going to have like visual aids?
Um,
Oh yeah, is there
Like
no
a
map
game
at all
board,
for
you
this, or there is a map but there's no tiles? Is that how it?
I might just put together something so you know, like,
Generally where
what's
you are.
sort of going on. But yeah, it's
I
not
wish
like
I could share my D&D Maps access to you, because then you could just use that and you could just upload images. It doesn't have to be a map.
I can find plenty of stuff.
Yeah. Well, it just means that we have a system of like for moving people around on tiles and just having of like a shared where we can draw and play. We can just use tabletop, but we've mentioned before tabletop is just a little clunky.
I love tabletop.
It's good. It's just it is showing its age.
Alright, this is taking slightly longer than usual.
The
Usually
build.
it builds in about a minute 30, 220. Okay, not bad. Still manageable. I may have had this Unity on for several days though. It's oh wait, first I got to press get rid of you. Then two. Compressed. Zipped folder. And wait, shit, am I on the right page? Yes. This test.
Oh, they added more stuff. It looks even nicer than it did before.
Did you name yours just WebGL, Marcus? Is that why there's two?
Yeah, you named
Okay,
mine
okay.
WebGL.
Leading you. So we played in browser. Save. Alright. Should be up now. You want me to host also?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want me to do everything for you, Marcus?
Yes, I do.
Run game.
There's a ping tool in D&D maps now. All right, I'm ready to join your game.
Alright, brawl. The brawl code is, oh god, it's in white in here.
Yeah, you have to hover your mouse under it to read it.
CM8N9G. That's Clancy
CM8.
Monkey 8.
I'm in.
Alright, I got skeleton and burglar.
You only have
and
3
chief.
tokens. The fourth token won't show, but you'll know by the number of hands.
CM8CNG
CM8N9G.
and 9G. Cool.
Alright, here we go. Still seeing the other hands, but I think that was an issue last time
Yeah,
we played,
that was
right?
an issue last time. I had to take code out to
You
make
won't
it
give me
sync further.
shit.
Oh.
He's not giving it up. I see there's
He's not
cheese
giving
behind
you-
him.
Wait, is it? Are you getting errors on the bottom left?
Nah. He just wiggles and doesn't give up the goods.
Does it still not give you anything?
Wait,
I'm clicking
why?
him.
Dave, did you refresh before you joined?
I don't remember. I can refresh
I'm guessing.
now.
I'm guessing. Well, if you refresh now, it won't. We don't have a means of getting back in, but we can restart
Well,
the
I
room.
can do anything anyway, so.
Yeah, let's restart the room, Chris.
Oh no, I have a good one going. Okay.
Make it again. Everyone, make sure they have refreshed the page before they jump in.
Alright.
And make sure you're also using Chris's room, Dave. Chris's
This time it
build.
is
whatever.
Wait, did he put in a
WFD.
new
It's
thing,
strips dash chris.test. It should be the end of the URL.
Okay, yeah.
WFD LM9. That is WFD LM9.
We're all here.
Are we all here? Yes, okay. Blue,
All right, now can you pull things, Dave?
blue,
Can yeah.
blue,
Yeah, okay.
blue.
Oh. I turned the king into a hand.
Yeah, why? A lot of them they're all turning into hands, actually.
They are all turning into hands. I don't know why that is.
This is a wonderful bug.
I don't know. Let me figure it out. I can't because my fucking game is still, my thing is still building. I can't figure it out. Well, do the best you can with all the hands, everybody.
Yeah, everyone make something with these hands.
Some of my hands I can't grab anymore either. God, this is buggy.
I have not had that issue. Damn.
Oh, damn it. If only. Oh, weird. Once it turns into a hand, I'd leave. Oh, no. Oh. The hitbox is just off. It's like way off. That's why I can't grab them. There's some
Are you
like
playing on
fundamental.
a phone or you're playing on a computer?
Come on, computer, yeah. The hitbox is like way above where it's supposed to be. Or below, or yeah, it's just weird on the hands. Not always, only when I. No, it is just above it right here. That's weird. I mean, it could be due to whatever bug is going on in general.
Oh, if I had a fourth panel for this. Or six panels.
Also, I'm
actually.
noticing the coloring is not happening too, right?
Oh yeah, I don't know why that's missing also.
Whenever I copy something, it's
Turns
just
into
sticking
hands.
two hands. It's sticking a hand in instead of what I click
Yeah,
on.
well, it seems to be related to the. It must be the code that that does the randomization and shit. That does Hold on, I gotta make my comic.
Oh no. Alright, my comic's done.
All right, well, I got 2 panels.
Oh, somebody had. Wow, this is very
Abstract.
abstract, yeah.
Oh, this is, I think, maybe mine, but not what it was.
Yeah, it
No,
might be
it's meant to
bugging
hand.
out. Because all the
Everything is hands. Mine was pretty good.
everything.
Oh,
All
that
hands.
one is mine.
Ooh, this one's the best.
Oh my god. All right,
Well.
so
That didn't work.
yeah, that didn't work at all. All right, let's jump out of this. I can't debug this because the thing's broken. Basically, what's happening is there's some bug with the. Like this works for. We can hop in, Chris. Let's real quick just make a co-op one again.
Okay.
and just confirm that it's not broken there. Because if it isn't broken there, then it just means it's related to the local code for creating
the
a.
highlighting seems to be working in co-op.
Alright, what's the thing?
CNDGLH.
Uh-oh, I see two hands. No, it's working. Oh wait, no, but they do come in as hands for me at first. Chris, make a new thing. Okay, that's not a hand. But hold on, I'm gonna leave and come back. CNDGLH was it?
CNDGLH. Yep.
Alright, now I'm coming back. CNDGLH. Yeah, they all start as hands for me when I load in. And
Wait,
then change their, if you swap their sprite, then they sync.
wait. I have a thing for him.
I can't see, they're all hands to me, Chris.
Wait, is everyone else seeing hands but me?
Yeah,
I'm not
so
seeing
you're,
anything
no one
on
else
my
is
end.
in but me. You need to swap their sprite poses once, Chris, for me to sync and see.
Yeah,
Swap the
I'll,
poses.
I'll,
Okay.
yeah, wait, now my finger's not showing up. What's going on here?
are you not in, or are you in, Jeff, but you can't see your finger?
Yeah.
Interesting. Man, we
Start a
have
new
some
room or
buggy.
something?
We did start a new room.
Oh,
Are you in
okay.
it?
I had walked away
Yeah.
for a minute. What was the
CNDGL8, I believe, is the code.
CNDGL8? Does not
Yeah.
send me anywhere.
Chris, what is it?
LH, not L8.
LH, sorry.
Yep, there we go. Hands. Hands as far as the eye can see.
Is it all hands for you,
Once
Joe?
you,
I mean,
once
most
you
of it,
swap
not
them,
all of it.
when you swap the things, like Jeff, you should be seeing them change now. As I swap them to, like, back and forth.
Yeah.
It's because the default sprite it comes into is hands, apparently. And something broke with the syncing code. Which, who the fuck knows? I have to get in there and really debug all of this shit.
Yeah, a lot's changed since.
Yeah.
I like this sad comic where he just needs a friend, and the mouse shows up.
Oof, got framey there for me.
Here we go. Want to use the hell yeah? We move him here, and then yeah, leave that there, and then flip him. And then the mouse. We need another mouse. Oh, actually, we want the mouse forward.
Yeah, exactly, and him in front.
This one I think is better with maybe without the God help me in the first.
Oof, like again, is it laggy for you right now? Because I'm lagging like crazy dragging this book around.
I'm not getting any lag.
It's just this book actually. For some reason, this book's collider is real buggy to me.
Maybe it's made of a bajillion triangles or something.
It could be, yeah. Ooh. Trash that thing.
Alright. New comic.
We can just do this. Oh, I can't hit restart. I guess only you can hit restart.
I don't. I also don't seem to be able to hit restart.
Everything is broken.
Blue. Blue. Blue.
Man, a lot broke just by uploading that build.
Blue. Blue.
Oops, sorry. Oh my god, I'm dragging this. I'm trying to grab this.
All right, here. I'm gonna make the first panel, so I'm gonna make the second panel.
Alright, I'm waiting for your first panel.
First panel.
This is the first panel, the whole
That is
first
the,
panel?
yeah, that's the whole first
'Kay.
panel. All right, somebody do the third. Blue. 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 Blue.
Oh, I feel like that one. Well, no, Cal.
I
Leave
don't
it to
want to say
Jeff.
anything, but I saw
Yeah.
one in there that I liked as well.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah, sometimes the selection order is wonky. I'll clean up for you a bit. We have too many mice. Can you not copy him? Here, let me pick him up once there.
I got the big. No.
I'll help. Hey, having trouble? There you go. Yeah. Hey, having trouble grabbing him?
Yeah.
Oh, I see why you're having trouble grabbing him. It's because the hot spot is in the wrong spot. It's actually like Jeff.
Oh, I see. I gotcha.
Yeah, it's like it's between towards the pointer finger, but between the two, but towards the top of the pointer finger.
Blue. I like it. Blue. Pretty good.
They're more.
Blue. Hell yeah.
How about this? All right, here, ready? Oh yeah, it's real hard with that giant fucking rotate thing, huh? Can't
Hmm.
tell where the hell it is. Definitely need better cursors. Definitely need to focus on that.
Did anybody draw new cursors yet?
I got a couple prototypes that I'm working on making looking actually nice.
Right on. Blue. I think the third panel as first panel, second
I
panel
think
just
this one that definitely has to go here.
Yeah.
Blue. I like him closer and then it zooms out on like the whole tree in him and it's a silent panel and then it zooms back on him and he says he doesn't talk much. Blue. 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 All right. So for next time, just fix a bunch of bugs, right? And
Yeah, lots of bug fixes so that we can actually use it. Oh man, that's the tiniest. No way. All right, where should I put this?
Like on the ground line.
the sunglasses are pretty great. Blue.
Trying to duplicate them. Hold on.
Should probably make like a minimum smallness.
Yeah, probably.
Blue. 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 Yeah, I wish we could put the love one on here. Then it implies that he's hugging him and not attacking him, maybe. Blue.
He's an absentee father. Look at those glasses. Or here.
Why is OneDrive
That
like? Can I get rid of fucking OneDrive? It is just the bane of my existence.
It
This
does
fucking
suck.
thing.
you
Big
Like,
can
it
balls.
puts
it
X's on
was
all my things and makes it so I have to like load them instead of just fucking opening them. Like, what is the fuck is going on here? Because there's an error on OneDrive, sync errors, making me.
I don't use OneDrive. Yeah, I have it
It just
disabled.
comes fucking automatic. I don't even. I can't even fucking interact with this fucking thing. Awful. Can't open it up or right click it. It's just crashing and destroying my computer because it's on my computer for some reason, but I don't use it or do anything with it. It is just exists to annoy me.
expert comic book makers.
Here, clean up the bottom so I can take a picture. And everyone get your hands out of the frame.
Everyone feel up Mr. Ideas.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you got it's best practice is to like drag this out, grab this, drag this back in. Not ideal, but it's the way to do it. Oh fuck.
Is it running slowly? I'm tabbed out.
It was running a little slowly. I was wondering what that was. Oh, I can't even spawn stickers anymore. Oh, there they go. Now they come.
Alright, so to basically fix bugs for
Lots of
next
bug
time,
fixes.
I figured you'd
Severe
probably
bug fix.
mostly spend time doing that before the text box drawing thing.
Yeah, text box stuff will be its own week probably, just to get it feeling right and working right. But
I will keep working on the finish up the touch screen special controls.
alright. Well, lots of work to do, but still fun to play around in. If we could just get the frustration of like playing it figured out.
Yeah.
If we could just get if we could get those new icons in by next week, Jeff, then we can update that hotspot to be right where it's supposed to be, and then that'll feel a lot better already. Just knowing exactly where you need to click we'll feel really good. All right. Well, I'm gonna go eat some dinner.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, I hate
Update
this
my thing
fucking
quick.
shit.
What are you trying to do in that OneDrive's fucking it up for you?
Everything, any file that I have is like not instantly. Like I just created these drawings. Like they don't have to live online for any reason at all. Nothing needs to be synced. But like, I have a bunch of all these red X's on my fucking every folder and file because of this, and like. If I open a file, it takes like ages for things to load in because of this fucking OneDrive shit. Like, how could I fucking literally draw and create a fucking file and don't have access to it moments after I fucking save it to my computer? What the fuck?
Yeah, I disable and uninstall. I think you can even just uninstall OneDrive. I get rid of it right as soon as I set up Windows. It sucks. It's terrible. I should also try to figure out a way to do masking instead of multiple cameras if I can figure that out, like special shaders that just say only render this thing if it's in the layer. That way
So
I could
I'm on Windows 11. It's uninstall. It's uninstallable.
this thing says Select start button, type programs, add and remove programs like normal. Under apps and features, find Microsoft OneDrive. So you don't see it in at your apps and features.
Alright, I put my next week's shit in. Finish special mobile inputs. Main one.
Do you see that, Dave? Apps and features.
Says, well, I went to add and remove program. Type in
Try the apps and
OneDrive
features
and
ones. Just type apps, and then you'll see apps and features. But that's like their new interface for that. And then just type in OneDrive, or just type in one, and it should show up, and you should be able to uninstall it from there.
I'm not seeing anything called apps and features. I have apps in my settings.
Can you stream and I'll take a look?
What is this trash? Alright. Catch y'all later.
Later. I guess let's try add the regular add or remove programs. That's weird. It should have that, but man, I can barely read your screen.
I mean,
Add or remove